thank you. We're down here again today. We're back at O'Fallon Park. We're going to be trying to fish for some trout. If I'm trying to catch some dinner, folks. Thanks for coming back in. I appreciate that. Yeah, they just stocked us with 200 very big rainbow trout. We're going to see if we can catch some today. We're just getting started. I know it's a little late start for me, folks. We're usually started around 11:30 or 12. It took me a while to find some kind of pattern down here to where I could catch some fish. Better part of, about an hour. Plus, I had a kind of a little fall on my scooter. No damage done, no blood. It looked bad. I'm glad it was not on the feed. I really do. I'm glad that was not on the feed. Thanks for coming back in, my friends. Hope you're having a great Thursday. And the weekend's almost here, folks. The weekend is almost here. And we're just going to be using a little Carolina rig with a 1/16 ounce blow weight on here. Same technique we use down on the Mississippi River. Take that, put that out there. And I do have a wind block on. Hopefully that'll protect you guys from the wind at least a little bit. And down here on this spot, you can't really put a rod holder in, so you kind of just make do with what you got. I can put the rod straight down, but I do like to have them just a little bit off the ground. And with our bait caster, whatever, we're going to have like a one of Steve Turner, crappiemanjigs.com, one of his, I believe this is a 1/8 ounce jig head. Hopefully we can catch some fish today, folks. We're just going to put a couple kernels of corn on there, like so. Just like that. And we're going to cast this out here. This bait caster of that Jason gave me is very good. To cast that little 1/8 ounce jig head that well, that's pretty good. I haven't done this in a while, folks. You know what? Let me get my baseball cap out of my bag here. I can't really see much with my stocking cap in the sun. Give us a little bit of a shade so we can see these rods just a little better. I guess that will do for now. I tried casting a rooster tail around here for a while. I didn't get, well, I did have one hook, but it popped off. They only stocked this with 200. So they're probably acclimatizing right now. All right, let's get onto the chat, folks. See what's going on. And I'm sure we'll cast the rooster tail a little later on today. They don't seem to be really, really active at the moment. I do apologize for the wind. Hopefully that wind block is helping. Boy, this is going to be tricky reading this chat and doing this. I got both lenses in. We got to find a little bit of a shade spot to see this stuff. Boy, that's really blurry. And we're just letting her upload right now, folks. See, Jacob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Jacob. I appreciate it, my friend. Jacob says, hey, MVP. Let's see, Werewolf, appreciate you coming in, my friend. How you doing today? Just as a bite. I saw that pack. Aw, you little stinker. Hey, that's a good sign. It took me a little while to find some kind of pattern. I tried a split shot rig, they wouldn't hit it. I tried crappie jigs all over the place, they wouldn't hit it. But I finally found this technique where I'm using this corn right on the bottom with a 1/16 ounce Carolina rig. And that's finally starting to get a few bites. We're not putting much corn on this hook. Evidently, these guys are not picky. They're setting right on the bottom. That's pretty good. If we get some still time here, it'll help too. This wind is kind of messing with us at the moment. Let's bite. Got him. Got him, folks. Fish on. What do we got? Well, that is not a rainbow trout, but it's a fish. It is definitely a fish, folks. That's what I said about fishing for rainbow trout. That one ain't no dang old rainbow trout. That's a little meow meow. Hi, buddy. That's our first fish of the day, folks. Didn't take us long to catch a fish. That's a nice little half-pounder. Man, is he cold. Sheesh, look at the spots on that guy. That's a gorgeous little guy, too. And I'm getting a bite on my other rod while I'm trying to do this. All right, let's get her in a little closer for you guys. Okay, I like a bronzish color with the... That's a fish. A fish is a fish, folks. That's a nice little half-pounder. Get her in real close here for you guys. I heard that rod. Ooh. Yeah, I heard that rod, folks. A little whisker there. Meow, meow, meow. All right. Where do you have that hook? Right down in the lower part of the jaw. There you go, buddy. Ah! There you go. Thank you. Man, he wanted out. He wanted home fast, didn't he? Yeah, I've heard by a few people they stocked it with brown trout, and heard from a few people they didn't. So I don't know yet. Could be one of the reasons why these guys are being tough to catch, because browns tend to chase artificials a lot. So when you're using bait, using like a slow-moving rooster tail, it's hard to get them to hit. Now, better off using like a small, like I don't know, like a small jerk bait or a tube jig or something. Something more you expect to get with like bass or something. Yeah, this is a catch and keep. If we get some nice rainbow trout, I can keep 3 of them guys for the table. Just mentioning that. Never know. Never know. That was not out. Let's bite on that one. We saw that. I saw it hit that one now. Sorry, folks. You know how it is when I start a feed. It can be pretty fast and furious. I've got to figure out how to get this set up right. Now, let's bite on that one. He might still be hitting it. Let's see. Nope, dropped it. I also forgot about doing, look at that, just clean that corn off the hook. There ain't but 1 out of 5 kernels left on there. We're just using corn for bait, whole kernel sweet corn. As opposed to when we're down on the river, I try to use just regular whole kernel corn. This stuff's got a lot of sugar and salt added to it, which adds scent to it. I don't know if that helps or not, but I just seem to get better fish on whole kernel sweet corn in lakes. Boy, I've missed a lot of chat. I do apologize. Pierre Coops, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Lisa, what's going on? Hi, Lisa. Thank you for coming in, my friends. We're having a great Thursday. We're down at a Fallon Park trying to see if we can get some trout. Let's see, Lisa says hi. Where's our shade spot here? I see it now. We have to be pointed over here for me to see this daggone thing. Let's see, Andy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Andy. Appreciate you guys coming in. Guys and gals out on YouTube, my family. Let's see, Will says, hey all. Let's see, Lisa says, double tap for me. Let's see, 15 people in. Let's see, and 16 thumbs up. That is just awesome, folks. That was a bite on that one. Dang it. Yeah, this is going to be tough manning this chat with the wind and these guys hitting like this. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. I haven't actually fished with corn in a lake like this. Let's dump some of this stuff out so I can keep it out here. It'll dry out a little bit, which will toughen it up just a tiniest bit. If you're going to use corn down here in these lakes for trout, you got to make sure that stuff's fresh. You pretty much got to buy a brand new can every time you come out. Yeah, that little stinker casts like a bullet. That little amount of weight, that should be much tougher to cast. That should be getting backlashes, but that little sucker casts pretty dang good. Alright, we've got everything kind of partially tight. That looks pretty good. And I do appreciate all those reactions, my friends. We've got to get into a little shade spot here. I'd probably be better off doing this like right here so you guys can see, as long as I'm not blocking the yeah, I'll be blocking the feed there, won't I? All right, this looks pretty good right here. Miss Giggy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Miss Giggy. Let's see, Lisa says, hey, Miss Giggy, yep, fishy. Didn't take us long to catch a fish, right, folks? The Norfish, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let me make sure I've got your name right here. I got to go to channel. Let's see, no F's, no thrill. Sorry, Maddie. Yeah, we're on the little hashtag thing. It's kind of tricky to see that on occasion. Let's see, Danny, what's going on? Hi, Danny. Thank you for coming in, my friend. And Paul is in the house. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. And a happy hooker. Appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was one hit the surface. That's a big one out there. They apparently didn't stock that many trout in this lake, but the ones they stocked were really, really big. And these suckers can be tough to hook sometimes. Let's see, boys, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, I'm bro this guy in 50 years. Hey, I'm 58, so you're not far off. Got him. Got him. And that's our second catfish. Man, these meow meows are everywhere over here right now, folks. Come here, buddy. That's our second channel today. That's a solid pound fish. Got him right in the jaw. Go. That's our second channel of the day, folks. Number 2. These are gorgeous channel catfish. Very, very healthy. No marks on them. Just beautiful. I think we're catching fish, and I think we're probably the only person on this lake right now catching fish. Just a gorgeous little channel catfish. Yeah, he'll go a solid pound. All right, buddy. Let's get you a little whisker shot here. His whiskers are stuffed down. I like to see them whiskers in the feed. Look at that guy. Meow meow. Meow. Ow. Yeah, that's not a kitten. This is a cat. Ow. See you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. And that was just on the little channel cat.
Right, that was the third. You gave me one. No, that can go 4.
Yeah, but I'm not keeping them, so I can catch them release all day.
The correct information. This is right. I caught 4 channel cats today.
That's my second on feed, though.
No, I'm fishing the tail dead.
Hey, I got it on feed now. They ain't no fishing tails.
I know now, but you got food that you didn't put on the.
Yeah, I actually did. I caught 2 on the feed before here, folks. So that's our 4th of the day. I'm sure there's some trout back here. I just got to get through the catfish. I'm trying to keep an eye on that other rod. These little channel catfish, they can pull your rod in pretty fast. Rainbow trout, they'll grab it, usually let go, but them suckers, they'll pull your rod in if you're not watching. See, we're just using a little Carolina rig about maybe 10, 12 inches off the bottom. 1/16 ounce weight. I guess that'll do. You get back to that cat. Tough to see this in this sun right now, so bear with me, my friends. We need to get back again because I need the shade to see this. I can sit back here. I mean, this is really easy to see back here. See Paul, see Miss Giggy, Paul. And I'm not sure what that is, but she's from Korea. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Rob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Let's see, gonna catch a lot more of those. Hey, I'll take them every day. I'll take them all day long, my friends. Let's see, Jimmy, what's going on? Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy says we love fishing. Let's see, Rob says, yep, catfish, my friend. Let's see, Jim says hi. Let's see, Scott, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Homan. Homa, what's going on? Homa says hi. Hi, friend, you are fishing video. Yes, sirree, my friend. Let's see, North, I can't keep reading that. I do not know why I'm doing that. Let's see, Lisa. Let's see, Danny says, let's go. Let's see, Ram, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys coming in. I hope you're having a great Thursday. It's just a little bright out here right now, folks. I can't even see this thing very good. Let's see, Tong, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, in Kansas, what's going on? Cam says hello. Appreciate you guys coming in. I hope you're having a great Thursday. See you, and Jacob. Jacob says nice. I appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Andy says he looks better in cornmeal. Yeah, he would definitely, for sure, my friend. Let's see, Cam says, yep, it's definitely a nice day. It's about 65 degrees. We got a little bit of a breeze, but we've got some sun down here on this concrete. Let's see. Yep, Rod, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Rod. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Paul says, yes, was complaining if I'll think of something. Oh, boy. Let's get this stuff off here so I can keep up with everything that's going on. All right, there we go. Get a lot of messages when you're got stick fast. Yeah, we get a few of these. Unfortunately, they're a little too chewy to keep. They take a lot of yeah, you got to cook these things a long time for them to be good. I'm sure something pulled that into that stick too. Usually doesn't happen unless that pulled in right away. I tried to get a camera angle where you could see the sides of the lake too, and oh, and by the way, President's Kayak Fishing is down there. He's doing a live feed right now, folks. He's down there by the fountain. He fished for a while down here and didn't get anything, and I tried over there by the fountain too, and I didn't get any bites. So hope he catches some over there. That's been cleaned off again. Man, these sneakers are clever today. Yeah, this is just one of Steve Turner's 1/16-ounce crappie jigs, and I like to cover that hook so with corn. It makes it look like that's one chunk of corn. I think we're set up again, folks. Give that a little bit of slack, so we're gonna give them just a little tiny bit of time to get to that line. All right, let's check that chat. Let's see. I'm not sure. Amma, what's going on? Amma says, hey guys. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Yeah, that's Steve. He fishes down here a lot. He's a local angler.
Don't put me in your feet.
Oh no, someone just asked who that was yelling at me over on the other side of the lake. Then just? Oh yeah, that's clonazepam Astros Dukaslami. Let's see, Kansas says hi, Rob. Let's see, Miss Giggy says Alan. Yes, sir, Alan. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Lucy, what's going on? Lucy with the heart emojis. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's See, Jacob says, all right, I'm getting going. Hope one everyone has a blessed day. I hope so too, my friend. Stay safe and have an awesome day. Let's see, Crazy, what's going on? Hi, Crazy. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Crazy with the goat emoji. Let's see, Danny says, hi, Crazy. Let's see, Greg, Crazy says hello. So we've already caught 2 channel catfish on the feed. We've also caught 2 off the feed. We are already catching fish, folks. And I tried a rooster tail down here for quite a while. I didn't even get a strike. Now I did have roll about 1.5 pounds rainbow trout on one of Steve Turner's jig heads. That was very, very difficult. He just bit off the tail. And after that strike, I kind of figured this is where some of them might be. So this is where I set up the feed. I worked around this lake a lot of places. Pretty much one of the few spots I could actually get them white. Pretty good bite though. Pecking on it there pretty dang good. I wish this wind would slow down a little bit and make things much, much easier. And this is a catch and keep lake. We can keep 3 of them. And I am hoping to get some dinner down here today. Those channel catfish, I've had enough of catfish. I want some trout. Alright, that looks pretty good. We're not putting too much corn on the hook. We're just putting enough to get their attention. Should kind of have this up a little bit more, but I don't have any. That's a big one. Another big one just hit. And it is kind of coming up to the surface right now. They're acclimatizing to this lake, I believe. It may be another, maybe a few more days before they fully acclimatize down here. But hopefully we can get at least a couple on. This is kind of my breakdown pattern to where if everything else fails, I usually at least get some bites like this. Like I said, the only fish that we actually got trout to hit was on one of Steve Turner's. It was paddle tail, and he just bit the end of that tail off. I literally pulled that fish up to the surface, and he didn't have the hook in his mouth. He was holding on to the back of that tail. The water's pretty dingy, so it's hard for them to see a lot of stuff like that. That big old, like, 1 inch long paddle tail, he saw it. It's just grabbed onto that tail. Oh, there's that. Heart emojis. I won't go any further. That's weird. Alright, we had to refresh there. I don't know what was going on with it. Let's see, Miss Kiki says crazy. Let's see, Paul says, my son catched like 16 perch. And I did too. That's a pretty good day, my friend. Well, but at least someone, I think you said like 16 and you caught 2. Well, at least no skunk, right? I mean, I've gone out fishing a lot of times in my, let's see, Yana says, MVP needs a chest, so he can, read, chat, and fish. Okay, that would help. Another one just popping it out there. I just missed right a few seconds after him. I've been trying to get the proper mic too. I can't figure out what kind. Now, Colt, Random Steel, he has picked out the proper one. It's a little expensive for me. It's like $20. It's a face mount one, pretty much. By the way, if you guys want to donate, PayPal and Cash App is linked in the description on my main channel. All donations go to help the channel. No worries if you do. If you don't, I like to mention it at least once on the feed. It goes to buying baits. It can go to bettering our gear and everything. You can put messages on those too and tell me exactly what you want. And I get those messages instantaneously on the feed. Yep, hands-free would definitely help. We're usually down on the river, so the camera's over here, so I can usually angle it in the shade, but I wanted to give you guys a cool little view over here. Like AJ has. Yeah, I've seen people using it like this where they've got it right here, but it's hard for me to get new gear. All that stuff has to come from donations because I have very limited funds to do this channel. That's why I say this is our channel. It's as much my channel as is yours because you guys have helped out so much, supporting everything to keep this channel going. And I really do appreciate that, my friends. Let's see, Crazy says, numbers shipped and Dono's numbers. I think he's asking if you can put the link up, Danny. I don't have monetization turned on, so I just basically have a PayPal and Cash App link. If you could put that up for me, Danny, and pin that would be awesome, my friend. See, 11 people in and still 37 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see. Crazy says, wish you good luck on catching. All right, I appreciate it. You coming in, my friend. Hope you have an awesome day. Get that out of the way. That usually works down on the river, but down here it's not really helping all that much. If Preston is kayak fishing has crossed the lake too, hopefully he's getting the trout. He says, the fishing community has been amazing to me. So the least I can do is focus on everyone and hope lives and drop a thumbs up. I do appreciate that, Crazy. See, Fisherman, what's going on? Fisherman says, you catching bass? Well, there are a lot of little baby bass in here. If I cast a rooster tail around the edges, I could probably get about a half-pound largemouth. But we're kind of fishing for rainbow trout and channel catfish right now. lot of corn on that hook. There's not that much left. There are bass in this lake. They just don't get very big in this. Because it's pretty much concreted in around the entire edge. So, plus they don't have a real abundance of food sources in this lake. They got food. It's just, you know, bass to get real big, they need like different types of food. They got crawfish, bluegill, and shad in here primarily, and there's not that many crawfish. So just bluegill and shad. Not bite. And he picked it up. I've caught a 7.5 pounder in this lake this spring. Now that fish wasn't shallow. She was probably bedding, so I got her in and out pretty quick. That was on one of Steve Turner's spinnerbaits too. Denny says, Mr. Bait and Tackle, appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Denny says, hi, Mr. Bait and Tackle. I see Care Bear's in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Care Bear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Care Bear says hi. Let's see, Paul says, there are many people fishing, is it? Yeah, this is the first full day that they've stocked this rainbow trout. I do see 1, 2, 3 people. This is primarily the only spot. There is another person fishing down there, so that's 4 people fishing this entire lake. That's not really that many. Let's see what he did with this one. I'm pretty sure, yep, cleaned it. Man, them stickers are getting good out there. I might have to put a bobber on this or something. Give me an extra option to see these little guys hitting, but I'm not really. Tell you what, I could probably put a smaller jig head on this too. That would help. We'll see here. We've got time. Up behind me. Terrible cat. Oh, that was a hit it on the way down. Anchor? Yeah, that might have been brown. So those little suckers will hit your bait on the way down. I hit that bench behind me. I do apologize for the wind. I do have a wind block on the camera. Hopefully that's helping with you guys. It took me a little while to start finding fish out here. It's all been crushed up. Pecking on it again. One out of there. Let's bite, that's all. Nobody hit it. I think that jig head might be a little big. Picking it up and dropping it. I might need to put a smaller jig head on this one. That's an 1/8 ounce, so I might need to go to a 16th ounce. Kansas says, it looks like a popular spot. There isn't many places where they've got rainbow trout stocked right now. This is North St. Louis. They've only got maybe 2 or 3 lakes where they've got them stocked. And one of them is catch and release only. This is a catch and keep lake, so you can keep them if you catch them. See, Niggs, what's going on? Nick says, I'll fish with you. This is a little lake called O'Fallon Park in North St. Louis. Come on down. There's plenty of room to fish, my friend. Mike, I'm at the moment on the phone with the hospital, the wife. If you don't see me in the, I got you, my friend. But I do appreciate you coming in, and you know, family comes first. I hope Annalise is. I hope. I hope everything's okay. DCP, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. DCP asks, how are you doing? Paul says, yeah, good. Paul says, good luck, Danny. Yes, sir, you're in our prayers, my friend. Thank you. Anything?
Nope.
I'm getting bites here. Just.
What'd you catch a minute ago? I saw you had something down here.
Yeah, I've caught 2 channels so far.
I thought I saw you catch a third one down here.
Yeah, that was before the feed, though. I think I've caught 2 so far. They're hitting pretty good. I mean,
I may just hang out here if you don't mind.
no worries. I mentioned you on the feed. I was hoping someone would, you know, go over to your side so that I could ask if you were getting anything over there.
Oh yeah. I saw Danny was on there.
Yeah, he's you know, something's going on. He didn't mention on the feed. He's at the hospital, so hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. There are some big old carp in here. I mean, I would love one of these because these are lake carp. They're like 20, 30 pounds plus.
Remember last year you caught that big old carp and that guy wanted it.
Right over there on that other side.
Yeah.
Gotta still be in here. Unless someone caught him, and primarily no one ever fishes for him properly, so
Right.
chances are that was a bite. Chances are they're still in here. I might be doing this wrong. I'm probably better at drift fishing with Bob rod here. More. I said we got time. I see 6 people still in. I'm seeing 42 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Yeah, YouTube hasn't been pushing me much, so
Oh no?
as long as my friends and family are in, I don't care. It's like, even the people that are subbed to me, that I'm talking to people on other people's live feeds, it's like, well, I didn't get a notification that you were even live.
Yeah.
And I've got the bell pushed. It should tell me, right?
Oh yeah, I was trying to see for sure it's an MBPF.
No, it's a local band. My brother.
I saw the MBPF. I'm like, oh, I got it all green. Wait, I may just.
Two of them I've seen have been just busting up out there. There'll be one over there, there'll be one over there. They're running around, they're on side. How's the live feed go?
Alright, man.
Yeah, a couple people fishing, and I haven't seen anybody catch it. That's a pop. See that? Ah, stinker. I think those are trout. I just see him hit it on the way in. Grab my weight. Just happened to run that by him. He grabbed the weight on the way in. Yeah, I got that little horn. Probably grab.
Yeah.
They're sitting right on the bottom. They're gonna do something. Like a little coffee jig, just kind of bounce that out there deep.
Sure. Like that box.
This is just easier. And think about it, once they start to acclimatize, the first thing they're going to do is kind of set on the bottom of the breath.
Right.
Got plenty more. Good job, little jig head just working out there too. Remember those little jig heads I gave you? And I know they got that one teed off already, that top. Oh, see that line tightening, right? Might be a little heavy. Put a smaller one on here in a minute, folks. Kind of worried about that wind. That underneath it right under. Got a stick on it. Really, dude? So much for that idea, right? Bye-bye. Try it in closer. Rock it even.
Hey, it's like that.
Sorry about missing the chat for a minute there, folks. Let's see, rainbow emojis. Let's see, Miss Jiggy, yep. Jason, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Jason. I appreciate it, my friend. Let's see, false north, yes sirree. Hope you're having a great day, Jason. Let's see, saving grace. Coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Saving grace, says Paul. Sorry, it's irritating.
Oh, no. You did when I walked over here. So.
See, saving grace says hi, Danny. And see, Paul says, you get another way to get it. It's that. You know what? I'll put a small hook on there. You have some really, really small hooks on here. Let me see if I can find one of my 10s in here. I left a lot of our stuff at home, which is great. Let me have to dig through the bottom of this and find one. Yeah, that's still number 8. That one?
I wish. I think that was a little leaf or something.
Yeah, there's some bluegill and bass back there. I'm surprised you guys haven't caught any today.
Yeah, I know. It feels like the wind's dumping.
I do not know where. Yeah, I left our box of hooks and stuff at home. It was great. I'm just kind of digging through the bottom to see if I can find any smaller hooks. Apparently, all I've got are number 8s in here. Well. Oh well, I guess we're stuck with a number 8. Back out here, folks. Really, really wanted to probably some today. I'm honestly exactly the trout. Yeah, I figured like last year, but these are different trout. Obviously bigger,
Smarter.
but that bubbler's not on. Like taking someone from place on a new planet. I don't know this planet. Survival. What the heck? Where am I? Let's try bobber on this because they're just tearing this corn off without even. See what I can do with this. I have smaller bobbers. So smaller. You get on the way I can expect to it. Put that in the bottom of my bag. I didn't close all the way. That means all will get good. Crapola. Throw it just all on the bottom of my bag. Yeah, I use polymer on honestly, it's not that. Make sure to close it this time. And all that stuff organized too. Put your close stuff up. That's one of my main peeves is not doing that right. I don't know where that small bobber is. Smaller one. Well, look at it. I'm sure it's supposed to use 2 rods, but at the same time, I kind of be fishing for carp and stuff too. That might help. Holding on to it again. Sorry about that, folks. I'll get back with the chat in just a second here. We're kind of trying to figure a few things out. There's no late start. Being around 11:30 as well. I think we started till around 1. Obviously, there's 10 fishing late. Here we go. And that's our 3rd fish. It counts though. I won't say it on feed. Yep, I won't say it. I almost did. It's a bluegill. That's a bluegill, folks. So that's our 4th fish on feed today. So 3 channel catfish and a small bluegill. Cool little guy. Yeah, I was tracking. I'm old. Numbers confuse me. Alright, see you, buddy. Thank you. Made my weight.
You got a bank
No, I don't. But I do have a weight block. It stops the majority of the wind. That's 20, 30 miles per hour blowing directly into it. Bother it, so.
It's pretty good to get up there, but we're next to the water.
And you've got an iPhone to block out a lot of that background. I've got a cheap old Android.
Somehow last year, I got a decent copyright.
Good. I got a copyright on one about a week ago, and I just it's like. I like that. 24 hours. Yeah. Well, no, I was down at Fairgrounds, yeah. At least they're bites, right? Getting in water. I wasn't saying any bad, I just missed the end. Go right ahead, my friend. You wanna shout out? Is that you in the background?
Oh, we read off the chat.
Yep, go right ahead.
Jim Britt says, "New fishing is a hand over.
Hi, Jim.
For me, didn't eat this year for me. Great catch. Diamond, Danny, Danny.
I don't know.
That's information general. $16 and $47.
Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What are you using for bait?
Not corn. Yep. That's works. I'm feeding the fish and I'm feeding the fish. Let's hold this rod for a minute here, folks. That's the same kind of tripod you got, except cheaper brand. Yeah. Oh no, that.
Oh, yeah.
I just use it as a shelving stick.
Yeah. I got the sandbag.
Yeah, and then
I had that big sandbag. Big, one bag. Figured one freak on my
it works. Just that a little while ago, he was taking Happy Garcia. Love the Silver Max series. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Frankenstein rod there. And that actually, this is not thick. Yeah. Yeah, I landed 30-pound carp on her already, so it's land one and big. Land anyway. You feel good with me holding the rod. Getting it every time I put that rod down. This time you won't hit it. Sucker. The 15 people land, 43 thumbs up, awesome pose. Yeah, I like I said, I don't get pushed much anymore, but as long as my friends and family are in it, it doesn't matter to me. I don't have months turned on anyway. I've got an appointment, what do you call it? Social Security, the 10th to get my Social Security card. That way I can get my ID, and then I can decide whether or not I actually want to fully turn it on. Probably won't. I mean, I'll probably just turn commercials on. Because I can understand YouTube getting money from commercials. I just don't believe in their 30% of any type of donation. Like, really gets on my nerves. I can understand 15%. I mean, 50% is like normal taxes. They went over double that. Lappy is placed like 32%. I don't like to mention it on feed because I'm sure the AI is listening.
I noticed after my one of my lives that AI is now making me help.
Oh yeah, that and they've got an ask option in the after in the comments. If they'll do a summarization of the video. I actually like that because it'll usually you catch these things within the first hour or so. It'll give you a link to the rest of the application. So yeah, cut those areas just for the short feeds. To be honest, I've been doing better on my short feeds than I have on my live feeds.
You haven't tried
Got 'em. Yeah. That or bluegill. That's a big old long ear, folks. We'll take these all day long. As on corn. That's a gorgeous one. Look how fatty he is. He's probably been eating my corn for an hour. Oh, sorry. Off the feed. Dude. All right, that's our third, fourth, so our fifth fish today. 3-channel catfish, a small bluegill, and this is a gorgeous little long-haired son. He's about 7.5, 8 inches, about 7, something like that. And 6.5, 7, whatever. Bigger than my hand. Let's get her a little closer to you guys. That's a full fatty. Alright, one little close up for you guys. And look at that top dorsal fin. Them little things are sharp, man. You gotta watch them. Alright. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I ought to, thank the fish. They get, it's only fair. Plus, I didn't get thin. When I bleed after them, I usually don't thank them. They thin me real good. They just get a. I appreciate it. Right idea about that bobber, huh? Gripping it.
Is that what that was on the bottom?
Yep, the bobber was on. Hit me with one little kernel corn. Bite already. Cleaned it. I have been using worms a lot around. Got a little cold for those night crawlers. All I can get are little white worms and one money nothing doing frequently. Those donations help quite a bit. I'll not be able to afford 5 hours like every other week. I'll use up already. Diamond. Hi, Diamond. Diamond Tierra. You remember Diamond Tierra? She does some fishing out in Spanish Lake. Pretty cool live feeder. Stinker. I got some weight to it. This is definitely a number 10 book. Probably the reason why I'm looking at this sticker. What? Barely get 3 months. tripod or over the deep, not about 2 feet, dragging the bottom too much. Not that deep out there. I want to fish the bottom, it's just with this wind I can't see light. And the bob is allowing me to see getting. Eventually, I can do it possibly here. We're having a little piece of corn on the bottom. Rod in the water, you gotta have a rod out. I had sort of feeling when they said they only stocked 200, I'm like, what? It?
Yeah. February they stocked for 2,000.
You know they had a problem with the hatcheries.
Last year they were flooded out.
And this time they had some sort of bacteria got into the hatchery, kill off a lot of the regular trout. The fire, we call them the tiger trout.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that look like hydrants. It didn't affect them. Yeah, they've been genetically changed. Not a lot of people fishing though. Dang.
Well, I got a protector on here.
Oh,
Luckily, something like unlimited.
it's pretty protected. Yeah, mine like
Usually, like, I mean, I think the screen is wrong. They have Shed.
you got some better quality stuff, but that first couple generations, the newest generation they come out, really picked up a lot of those, like, stuff they didn't really deal with. Yeah, I think they want to do that, basically. They want to make it so you can. Yeah. And they thought about that stuff when they, oh, yeah. Ed, what's going on? Thanks, Ed. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Let me make sure. I'm not sure why I wasn't subbed to you on my backup account, but I am now, Ed. Let's see, Dennis says, Ed. Yeah, Danny has access to my my email.
I saw you on the day. You're back.
Yeah, so he can chat on my live feed as me, so that it makes people more comfortable. They know that someone's in chat that is.
I saw that. I thought, was there a new feature on live where you can just type that?
Yeah, he helps out a lot. He also makes short feeds during the live feed, so that did you know that when you have a live feed out and you get a view on one of your short feeds, even if they don't go onto your live feed, that counts as a view on your live feed. So when, like, let's say you just put out a short feed right before you go live, every view on that short feed is another view. They'll have that red mark on it. It helps a little bit, especially with smaller channels like ours. I saw that, but kind of running with it up front.
Wow! You see it?
Missed them?
The ear of the boat.
I think that might have been a carp.
Oh my God.
Now, that was a carp. And that's what I'm after. Come on, buddy, come over here. And that was a big carp, just jumped across the other side of the lake. That was a lot more than I went to last year. There's only about 7 or 8 big carp in this lake. They can't afford that. It's not bad with a 16-ounce jig head and like 15 go back. I'm sorry, folks. I've been neglecting the chat for a bit. 14 people still back in. 56 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you. By the way, I forgot to mention President's Kayak Fishing. Chris, you guys know him over here? We're sitting here fishing. We did a live feed earlier. I already told you out here. Hey, gummit. Took me a while. I had to go to a much smaller hook. I couldn't hook them on my other rod. Hey, but we're catching fish. And I see no one else catching fish on this lake, so we're doing something right. Yeah, look at the winter colors on that. Just white colors. Remember how bright these guys are during the summer? Yeah, that's a little 3.5, 4 incher. That's bait size, but we ain't keeping them for bait. Oh, let's get them in a little closer here, folks. Aren't these guys gorgeous? It's like pretty little bluegills. I want to say the other bluegill. I'm not. It's hard not to. It's like addicting or something. See, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Break down and use bait. That's like a lot for me when I go trout fishing and I have to break down and use bait. Much rather than tails or crappie.
Hey, maybe 20 pounds, like this long.
Is that a carp or a trout?
Maybe I'm a cow, maybe bass, I don't know.
20 pounds.
Go 50 feet.
Biggest I've ever seen in stock here is about 12. And I actually caught that fish myself about 8 years ago. Yeah, rainbow trout. I caught that myself over there. That's on one of my short feeds. I got it primarily. That was when I was still doing history. So I was pictures. I kind of took screenshots of the pictures and transferred it to YouTube as best I could. Obviously, what's getting here is revealing. I think that bottom is flat. That's bigger one. I bet you if you tip that with corn, I bet it would. Yeah. Probably one of those. Yeah. Oh yeah. Please don't throw me in the plate. I've only done it once. Let's throw me in a shallow end. Yep. It's filled with water. We're gonna have to switch bobbers. Currently, I got this one cracked or something. And I do not know where my balsa one is. I have a balsa one in here. I can't find all stinker. You never know what it's gonna do you? There it is. Don't. Sometimes it'll just pick something random. Sometimes it'll pick a hookup. Might just be walking around. Might have had to get landing one in your stick bag. Probably what it got, stick bag. Anything?
Oh, no, not a thing. Not a thing. I see a couple bluegills.
A couple bluegills from channel and something's biting down here at least, right? This might work better. Give someone to. Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna check this chat and we're gonna put on over Mr. Bill here. Johnny, what's going on? Danny says Johnny. Sorry, folks, we've been a little preoccupado right now. Hi, Chris. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, Chris. I appreciate it, my friend. Let's see. Captain says, hey, MVP. Let's see. Ed says, oh, later, Danny. Let's see. Danny says, I'm here. Let's see. 7 people still in it. 58 thumbs up. Yeah, I haven't chatted anymore. I can understand just what's going on when the host doesn't interact. crazy right now, folks. They got trout in this lake, and we just can't get any of their head. I mean, it ain't just us. There are other anglers that have been coming down here and not getting anything. I think, oh yeah, it's them, man. I ain't seen anyone catch a trout. Maybe they stacked it with channel catch. I don't know. I probably will.
I make them. Like I make them here.
I think you like it down on the river right now. You put one line out with bait, and the other one you cast around with like a one of those bigger rooster tails. That's primarily what those stripers are going after. Is those skipjack herring about yay big. There's some big boys down there. You know how 4 or 5 pound stripers are. Feel that drag out. That last one I hooked down there. I think a 4 or 5 pound striper. He took me like 4 or 5 minutes to land it. Put on down on short feet. So it wasn't online. Actually trying to get bait. Give it over there. Man, fight the ants off. You just hold on to it. I put your sticker on the very front of my scooter there.
Like a trap.
A lot of times I'll be on the live and be in the back.
You don't try to attach it to like the back of the wrap fabric. How to put it on there and like stand back like the part is
Yeah, but the bigger ones are way too $3 or $4 per sticker.
It might be bigger than that. It's bigger than that.
When it gives me a sticker, gets it on feature. Every time I put on a live feed, right there. It might only show up 3 or 4 times during the feed, but that's still airtime. And I'm putting out there. Got him. Huh? Crappie. All right. Nice dropping too. Is that on a hair jig?
Yeah.
Nice.
Here you go, everybody. Let's go.
Does that tip the corner?
No, not for real. I had that little lure set on right on so, yeah, whatever you better.
You can cut that off the feed if you want it to be on there. Short feed out of it.
Take it, lady.
Okay. Technically, all that stuff's public.
Oh, okay, yeah. If I think about it, I will.
It's fine.
I didn't know that.
Dead weight. I think they might have put these trout in during the turn too.
I Yesterday, the first 5 fish I caught yesterday were all different species.
Huh.
All in inline flitter too.
Is that what's coming out there?
28 fish.
Oh yeah.
Only it sucks is I gotta drive like right.
You said the place that's closer to you.
Oh, this I'm just saying this place was closer to me last week. Earlier this week. I gotta drive. Right.
Yeah, it always occurs to you after the fact what you should have done. You did all so much. I walk up a hill with 3 times the equipment I keep carrying. I'm like, why didn't I just carry part of it up, go back down and carry the other? I think I got the beat on that. Actually, that might have been. Yeah, that definitely was bigger than smaller than you got the biggest crappie.
Sometimes it takes 4 kilos to catch
You ain't got no crappie today. All you need is scale catfish now, and you'll have all sorts of that pop looking. Oh yeah, with the background and just like when I was sitting over there by that fountain, the water was pouring out, everyone was yelling at me, Mike, get see you, buddy.
there.
See, Grizzly, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Grizzly. I appreciate it, my friend. See, Grizzly says hello, Danny. Danny again here, ha ha ha. Trying to figure out a way to get it. I forgot to trim my tag end up. That's how off I am today. I got it. Gives me an excuse to do that. All right. Soda. It's a little can soda I got it.
too low for Mendoza. I'm not big on that.
I love my can of caffeine, sugar. Love,
Yeah, man, they have a place to take a look at. Oh, I really forgot. I forgot to bring sandwiches. I told my girlfriend about the gift. She's like, I made you sandwiches. You were busy yesterday, so made us sandwiches. Well, I ate some yesterday. She's like, I got more. You know, for more of no fishing. All right, that might take my phone. I forgot sandwiches with me. Maybe more about no fishing. So I.
yeah, let's call the wall over there. We're right behind you. Everyone else though.
Bring us. You got a comfortable or anything or anything? Give it over.
Just a styrofoam cup.
I still feel your back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit right by the bank. I can't turn right That's probably what I missed earlier on that deal. I took something for a second, pulled off, and it was bigger. Probably that crap. They're hard to keep on. You got them. You got them in the jaw in there, so you got that hook in the Fat Cat, what's going on? Fat Cat says MVP. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. You guys are having a great Thursday. Surprising, you usually see those dropping all over the place. Yeah, I mean, even 200 of them, you see them smacking surface. Like, all these die when you put them in or something? Ah. I wouldn't put it against it that that would happen.
I caught a dead trout yesterday. That's what happened.
Ew. How long have we been in, folks? Not a lot going on. We're getting some bites, but let's see, hour and 30 minutes. Sheesh. Man, it's been quite on. Right by the bank. Burn. Doesn't happen when you take your time, man. I also wanted to show everyone, kind of keep everyone in track and in tune with what's going on down here. They did stock it, but apparently these trout are not really actively feeding yet. We're probably gonna have to wait a little while before they start hitting. I do appreciate everyone coming in. I do, and I apologize for not keeping up with the chat as much as possible. Still trying. It's kind of got me off guard why these fish aren't hitting. But thank you guys for coming in. I really do appreciate it. And we're just about at the 2-hour mark, about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Thanks, Danny. I know you were busy all day, and I really do appreciate you coming in. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. And, also, thank you, Stephen, for coming down and fishing with us for a little while. Thank you. Chris, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm just going to have my old good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. I'll see you on the next one, my friends. Hopefully we'll catch some better ones. Caught a few today, but fish is a fish, right? Thank you. Appreciate it.